Guys, a quick little video of what I'm doing right now. If you remember, some stupid idiots tried stealing my bike, and here's the ignition barrel, and they cut it right close to the barrel. I managed to put it all back together, but it was really tight, and what's happened is, as you can see, wires started coming off and shorting out. So what I'm gonna have to do now is to remove the whole barrel and replace the whole barrel, or at least just the bottom bit with the wires. So what I've done so far is remove the handlebars. I've had to strip off quite a lot of stuff, all the little bits and bobs. I had to literally strip it all off just to get the handlebars free, and the yoke. It's a 32mm here. So once you loosen all these nuts and bolts, you can yank it off. One thing I didn't like was the handlebars don't actually come off the yoke itself. This bolt here is a snap-off bolt, so it's a permanent bolt. So yeah. And here's my new barrel. I've wired it up to where it's supposed to be wired up. So if you come here and turn it on, as you can see, it turns on. So I'll turn it off now. And this wire here, it's really tight. It's been thread through all the way through the inside of the body there, all the way to the top. That's why I just removed the tank, which is over there. And so let's see how this goes. You can see I've just had to remove my air filter box. Got my K&N in there. I might even give that a clean later on, but for now this is turning into a bit of a nightmare. This ignition lead is actually fed all the way through the inside of the body. That's why I had to remove the air filter box. I'm coming out here, joined to this bunch here. I had to cut a lot of ties, and so I'm going to now hopefully try and get this thing out. So here we have it. I've taken off the handlebars, and hopefully we can get a better look at what's going on here. Here's my ignition. This is how I tried replacing it, and this needs to go. I've got a new one of these, and on the other side you can see these bolts need to come out, and these are not normal bolts. These are security break-off bolts. So they've tightened it, and they've broken off. That's the design. They break off. So I'm gonna have to somehow try and remove these, and hopefully get this barrel off and replace it with the new one. And hopefully I'm gonna try and do something to keep the same key. I'm gonna try even take the bottom bit off and keep my same key. If not, I'm gonna have to just have a new key for it. So the plan is, what I'm planning to do is Dremel into these shear off bolts, and hopefully make a groove so I can use a flathead screwdriver to take them out. This is, let's see how it goes. I'm gonna have to stop filming now. I've dremeled like 3 to 4 mils deep with my Dremel to make this little groove here, as you can see, so I can use a screwdriver in there. And I'm getting a very good grip with my screwdriver, and absolutely nothing. It's not budging, not even a tiny little bit. So I've dropped some WD-40 in there. I'm thinking if that soaks in, it might just soak in to the bottom where the Loctite is, because I found out these bolts have been Loctite and God knows what torque they're on. but at the moment absolutely nothing. I might try go and get the blowtorch and heat it up and see what happens. Guys, so now I'm going to try and heat the bottom of the bolts. Because there's Loctite in there, hopefully I'm going to try and heat it so that Loctite dissolves a bit, and hopefully that might loosen the bolt. Guys, after about 3 minutes of heating to an extreme high temperature, the left bolt is now turning. The right one is still solid. This one, the right one, I didn't put too much heat on. I thought I might not need that much, but I'm gonna do that now after, as you can see, it's still smoking. And there's the bolt. It's gonna burn my gloves. Oh my goodness. And you see the blue Loctite there, it's almost melting off. That's why it's so tight. But yeah, I'm gonna try the next one now. As you can see, I've just taken off this second bolt as well. Once it's still smoking there. Once I heat it up with my friend here to a very high temperature, it just came out sweet as a whistle, nice and easy, no problems whatsoever. So now I'm just gonna take this off. It just comes off there. There you go. It's the old barrel there, and still gonna use these bolts. Just gonna probably take some of that Loctite off and put the new barrel on there. Here's the bolt. As you can see, that's where I dremeled it, right in the middle. It went right deep, and there's all the Loctite. But once I heated it, that came off like sweet as a whistle, nice and easy, absolutely perfect. I'm going to reuse these anyway when I put the new barrel on. Okay guys, now I'm going to show you how to keep your original key. What you're going to have to do is use the Dremel right here and there for these bolts here. So Dremel it through all the way. You're going to cut some of the body because it's quite deep inside, but you know, it comes with these little caps, so that should cover it all back up and it shouldn't look too bad. So what you do is get the screwdriver and start unscrewing these. These are quite easy, you're not going to need any heat for these. And just undo them like that. This one, there's a little washer in there, take that out later. And do the other one. These are nice and easy. Take that out, the washer in there, and just nice and slowly lift this off. And this is what you need for your own key. So you just take this out and that's it. Put the other one in, your original one in, and put it all back, nice and easy. Replace this and just screw it all back on like so. Okay, so I've screwed it back in, and you get these caps, as you can see, and just place them back in like so, and there you have it. This is your new barrel with your original key in there, and you're ready to put it back on. I've put the barrel back on to the yoke, and I've used the same bolts. I didn't bother to take the Loctite off and put new Loctite. I just left it as it was, and I just got it as tight as I possibly could. And yeah, so we're ready to put this back onto the bike. So I've just fed this wire, the ignition wire, through here, underneath there, underneath this bit, behind this rubbery bit, all the way underneath there, and out here where it joins with these two here. There we go guys, everything's back on and secure, and here's my new barrel with my original key, and so let's see how it goes. Bismillah. There you go. everything's up and running. Alhamdulillah. Guys, while putting back the yoke, I've just discovered right now that these handlebars actually have a size 5 Allen nut that put it in place. I can't believe I missed that. That's probably the silliest thing I've done so far. But yeah, there you go.